Welcome to PSHS News. I'm Noah Van Nest.
And I'm Rebecca Hawkins.
This week, we take a look at our librarian, Miss Fraser's new website.
A student got a John a new haircut, Mon.
And we take a look at the new Leadership Intensive.
First off, here's sports with an update.
In sports, girls hockey practices are taking place Monday mornings at 7 o'clock. Be sure to attend. Girls gymnastics are also continuing Thursday evenings at 5:30. Now, over to our first Coach of the Week segment.
I coach track and field, but I've also coached field hockey, boys volleyball, girls hockey, helped with cross-country running as well. Track and field starts right after the cross-country skiing season, so it'll probably start the end of March, beginning of April. Track and field is awesome. It can use different skills, all different types of abilities, so it's a really great sport that can involve everybody. It's great to come out. The weather's usually really nice. It's a great time of the year to get some days off school. We're looking for more coaches so that we can specialize and have like a running coach, a hurdles coach, a throws coach. So hopefully we'll get some more support and we can specialize our coaching.
We would like to continue the Coach of the Week segment. If you are available to be interviewed, please email Ms. Jenkins. PSHS Sports, back to you.
River from Majuan caught up with Miss Fraser this week to get information on her website for book trailers.
We caught up with Miss Fraser, who had improved the Perry Sound High School virtual library webpage and also added book trailers. Here's Miss Fraser with more.
I just wanted to make sure that the library had an online presence, so we have a good virtual library, but I wanted to make sure that our school library had a page as well. Well, I'm designing it mostly for students, so I've got some presentation links on there for you guys if you're trying to do a presentation and you don't want to use PowerPoint. You can use some cool new stuff. And I've included book trailers on there as well so that we have a kind of accurate representation of what's popular right now, what everybody's reading, what's, like what people are into. My website is right off of our homepage under library, and then my site's right underneath that. Well, the book trailers are like little mini videos. A lot of them you can find on YouTube, and they're, for the most part, they're produced by the publisher of a book, but basically they're tiny little movies about the book that kind of catch your interest, the same way a movie trailer would. So right now, Hunger Games, the movie's coming out in March, they have a really good book trailer, and there's 3 or 4 other trailers that I have on the site that just kind of give you a couple minutes of what the book's about, just to get people, more inclined to read the book.
That was Miss Fraser with the Perry Sound High School virtual library webpage. River from Majuan, PSHS News, Godspeed.
Mrs. Pico and a couple of her students got asked to do an interesting hairdo for a student from PSHS. Here's the Arts Department with more details.
Hi, I'm Ryan Starkey from PSHS News, and we had a sit down with Miss Pico and Matthew Henry, and they'll be telling us more about Matthew's new hairstyle.
When Matthew Henry came to me a few weeks ago, I was a little hesitant about doing dreads in his hair because, first of all, it's very matted. It takes a long time to do, and if you don't like dreads, it's you're going to have to shave your head bald basically to get rid of them because they're so back brushed into the hair. He is a very convincing person, and he convinced me to do them along with a few of my students, and I'll tell you, I don't think I would ever do them again. It took us a long time to do. It was approximately 11 hours in total that we spent working on the dreads. And
do something that's kind of maintenance free for your hair when they're set in, and then just be able to have messy hair that looks good every day. Yeah, they're really good. I like them a lot. My head's really itchy now, though. For the first while, your head's not used to having like dreads, so your head gets really, really itchy a lot. There's a lot of irritation to your scalp, and they're a lot of work to maintain it for the first while until they lock up. It takes about 6 months to a year for them to lock up. You have to do a lot of palm rolling. You have to put wax in them. There's a few other things you can add, help them lock up faster. Just kind of right now I've got elastics in the base of all my dreads so they don't kind of all merge into one big dread because that'd be a bit of a mess. And yeah.
Good luck, Maddie, with your dreads, and hopefully you'll be wearing them for a long time.
From dreads to mohawks, Parristown High School has seen many creative and interesting hairstyles. I'm Ryan Starkey, back to you.
Character Development and Leadership are running a 5-week intensive program from 5 to 7 on Mondays. Here's Community Culture and Caring with the deets.
All of November, CDL has been running a 5-week leadership intensive Monday nights after school from 5 to 7, December 5th, and is the last day of the intensive.
The CDL intensive that we did is a 5-week leadership development intensive that we created. We wanted to just take a little bit of the students' time, but we wanted to do really meaningful things with that time. So we asked the students what they wanted to do, and they decided they wanted a 2-hour meeting on Monday nights, and they wanted it from 5 o'clock so that they could do all their sports and other things and still have time to take this program.
My favorite part about being in CDL is, I guess, how many people come each week and how you get to talk to people, and it's just really relaxed and fun, and yet you're learning at the same time, so that's really great too.
There's a lunch group that gets together on Tuesdays and on Fridays. On Tuesdays is a planning prep day where we discuss our goals and what we're working on in the school. And on Fridays we have student leaders run initiatives and practice with an older senior student who has a lot of experience guiding them through the process so they can develop their leadership skills.
Strong and capable leaders are emerging from Parristown High School. Back to you, PSHS News.
Thank you for joining us this week.
To play you out is a video revealing the voice of PSHS.
Good morning, Parristown High School. Today is Tuesday, November 1st, day 1, and here are your morning announcements. Good morning, Parristown High School. Today is Wednesday, November 2nd, day 2. It's November 14th, day 1, and Monday, November 21st, day 2, and here are your morning announcements. And here are your morning announcements. And here are your morning announcements. And here's your morning announcement.
Hey, how do you say there, Flapjacks? This is your friendly neighborhood cross-country coach with a bit of an important announcement about yesterday's Muskoka Parristown Championship held right here at our very own trails, Georgia Nordic Ski Club, just up the Highway 124.
Those are all your morning announcements. All your morning announcements for this Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are all your morning announcements for this Monday. Have a great day. Have a great day.